welcome back to Full Deco. Today we are going to be making a resin jewelry set. So we will have earrings and a pendant. And they are super cute. They're made with a wood bezel, real flowers, and paper butterflies. I will show you exactly what I used to make them and how I made them. So let's get started. These are the bezels that we are working with. The sort of scalloped teardrops will be for earrings and the circle will be for a pendant. I cut these bezels out of wood myself with my laser. I have a Glowforge Basic for my laser. We will be using this resin tape, and I think that's the name of the screen tape. I purchased it off Amazon. It's supposed to be good for working with bezels. It's not super sticky where there will be tape residue on our pieces when we peel it off. I fold the sides so it's easier to hold and move around if needed. Another artist actually gave me this tip a while ago on Instagram. We will place our bezels on the tape and press them down to make sure they're fully secured on the tape. We don't want any resin leaking under our bezels when we pour. You should always be wearing gloves, but it does help with this part as well in case you touch the inside of the bezels. You're not leaving any fingerprints to be casted from the tape to the pendants or earrings. Now that our bezels are secured, let me show you what we're working with today. I have some pressed flowers from a variety flower pack, also purchased on Amazon. We will be using these flowers for the set and add some butterflies. These are paper butterflies and they're micro sized from Moth and Myth, and we're adding a little bit of glitter as well to make it magical. For our resin, we have Total Boat's high performance resin already mixed up. This is their slow hardener version, and I love this for my jewelry because it's thin and it cures rock hard. No bendy jewelry and amazing clarity. I will link the resin in the description, and if you purchase through my link, you can save a little bit on your resin as well. So now I will pour into the bezels and place our inclusions. This will be done in 3 layers, one for the flower placement, one for the top coating, and one for the back top coating. I like to coat the back of my pendants and anything with the bezels as well to give it the dome effect on both sides. It's more work, but it looks a lot nicer in my opinion. So for this first layer, don't fill it all the way up to the top. Just fill the insides of the bezels. For the flower placement, I am letting my creativity flow. There's not really too much that can fit into these bezels anyways, so whatever comes to mind with the materials I have, I'll try to make this jewelry set look nice. Now I think I'm happy with my design. We're going to let this layer set for about 4 hours and then do a top coat. For the second layer, we are doing a clear top coat. This is the same Total Boat high performance resin, the slow hardener version. We're going to use a smaller silicone mixing stick to spread out the resin. The smaller stick will help with our precision and minimize the chances of resin spilling over the edges. We just want to coat the top of our earrings and pendants. So this is just like any top coating. We pour some resin in the middle and then spread it out to the edges. Don't pour too much or else it will spill over. We can always add more resin if we need to. Another thing I want to add here is that you want to make sure that the surface you're working on is completely flat. I noticed a resin drip on my silicone mat that was causing my circle pendant to be off a little bit. So just make sure you double check your surface beforehand or else your pendants or jewelry might end up lopsided or resin spilling over the sides. When we're done, we'll leave these untouched for 2 days. That's because the next step is to top coat the back. And for that, we will be placing the front of these jewelry facing down. We want to make sure that it's fully hardened so we don't leave any dents on the front of our pieces. Our second layer has fully hardened now, and we can remove our pendant and earrings from the tape to coat the back of our jewelry. Let's see how they turned out. Super cute. I love the wood bezels for floral pieces because it just feels so natural. Wood and flowers. The added paper butterflies completes the set with the nature feel. These earrings are so cute as well, and they really match the pendant. I mean, of course, since they're designed that way, but still, I love these. I will be top coating these pieces on a doming mat. This will allow me to move the pieces by moving the mat if needed. Like if I need this section of the table for something else, I usually don't, but just in case. It also has little hexagons that can hold resin drips, but we are not going to let any resin drip over the sides because that will ruin the front of our pieces. We are using Turbo's high performance resin again, the slow hardener version. We will repeat the top coating we did in the second layer to coat the back of these. Pour a little bit of resin in the center and spread it out to the edges. This part of the video is sped up, but be slow and steady with the top coating. When we're done with coating the entire piece, we have a heat gun to pop any bubbles at the surface. Stick around until the end of the work time for this resin to pop any other bubbles that rises during that time. Let these fully cure again and we'll be back to assemble them. Our pendant and earrings are fully cured, and this is what they look like now. They're glossy on the front and the back. Now we have to drill some holes to add our hardware. For the drilling, I placed my pieces on a foam board and we're going to drill all the way through. I have my drill and it's a Black & Decker drill. Sorry, it's a little bit close up since jewelry are smaller pieces. And I got these drill bits that work for my drill. I am using 1/16 bit to drill the holes at the top of these pieces. A lot of people have a Dremel for this process, but since I already had a drill, I just got the different bits instead. I forgot to grab my can of compressed air to spray out the dust, but that does come in handy if you have one. And when you do the drilling, you want to make sure you do this outside and with your mask on. On to the assembly now. For pendants, I use these pinch bail clips and I run a chain through it. I will use my pliers to open the clips as well as tighten it when I get it through. For earrings, I will be adding jump rings and earring hooks. I get my jewelry hardware from Amazon, so you can check out the links in the description if you are interested in what I'm using. They're complete and I was able to set up outside to show them off to you. Look at how cute the earrings are. The butterflies are perfect and I just love the wood bezels for these as well. And the matching pendant, super cute. I'll try to model them for you to see how they look like worn. I'm not a professional model, but that's our only option right now, so let me know in the comments what you think about this jewelry set. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed making this jewelry set with me. If you did, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out our website for all the jewelry that we have. I'll see you next time.